coming from a meeting somewhere. And as I was walking towards the bus stage, I happened to see a young girl, about 12 years, seated somewhere, and she was crying. And my motherly instinct told me to go and check out on her. So we started chatting with this girl, and I found her deep in thought, and she was crying, and she cried a lot. So I just held her and had her, let her cry. And after that, she opened up, and I got to learn that she had run away from home. And the reason for her running away from home was because she felt that she was not needed, she was not loved, she was not wanted. I got to ask her how she got to know that she was not wanted. And she told me that her mom was a single mom, and at some point she got married. And so her and her mom moved into this man's home. And apparently, this man did not appreciate and love this girl. And so she would hear the conversations between the mom and the dad. And one of the things that caught her ears was that the man saying that he did not care about a child that he had not fathered. And that really disturbed her. And he would not even bother about asking her anything. And so she felt rejected in that home, and she eventually decided to run away from home because the environment was not conducive. And so she came to town, and of course, town life for a young girl is very tough, and especially around the age of 12. So that reminded me of many, many people who are suffering because of the background, where they've come from. And because basically our environment as we grow up forms who we become as adults, and especially in the homes. And I remembered this, we call it childhood trauma, the trauma that children experience as they grow up, and that forms or manifests much later in life. And I've seen and we've noted many, many relationships that break because if it's something like love, if you're never loved, you will not be able to love anyone because you don't know what it is. If you were never affirmed, you can never affirm anyone. If you were never told that you can make it, you always see yourself as a failure. And some of the things that we see is when you suffer childhood trauma, you become a people pleaser. You become someone who is always saying yes, yes, even when you're not supposed to say yes. You become someone who is always apologizing, saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And you know what? I think as parents, we play a big role in bringing up our children. It doesn't matter whether you're a single mom or a family where we have both parents. But as parents, we can become very intentional because we are bringing up people that we would desire to have them become stable in life. And so 3 things that I would want to encourage every parent to know. One is affirmation. Just affirming your child and letting them know that they are good enough, that they are loved, that they matter. That's very important because it forms in their mind. What we talk about in the presence of our children, they hear. They might not say anything about it because they may not have the power to say or yes or no, but they hear it and it gets into their minds, in their thoughts. And so I would want to encourage our parents to affirm their children. Let them know that they are loved, that they can make it, they can become who they want to be. The other thing is telling them that you love them, showing them love. And for the fathers, love your girls. The girls, we love, and girls and women, we just want to be told that we are loved. That's it. You might not even have to give them anything, but just letting them know that you love them. Remember, you're the first man, the first male that this girl is living with. So how you behave, what you say, and how you say it forms in her mind. And that's what she grows up knowing. Over to you, fathers. And the third thing is appreciating them, appreciating the changes that is happening in their lives on a daily basis, also often, and let them know that you value them. That environment is very, very conducive. That will help them to grow and increase their self-esteem. So there's quite a bit that as parents we can do. And me meeting with this girl and just hearing from her, I was like, let me just share this. Could save one or two children from getting to the streets. Over to you, parents.